What's up everyone, Irrigation Farmer back today. So what we're going to do today is we're working on pivots. We're going to re-nozzle all these pivots. I've got a few towers done. It's a slow process, but luckily behind me, I'm not sure what this thing's called. Anyways, kind of like a tail handler, helps lift me up. So yeah, we're going to do that. So what I mean by that is every one of those lines that hang down is basically what allows the irrigation to happen. This is an older pivot, and one, we don't like the nozzle types anymore. It's been on here for about 10 years, and two, they're starting to break, frail hoses, so it's time to redo it. So what we gotta do is we're taking off that gooseneck right there, and we're replacing that all the way down. Today I've got jack lift, I think, or something along those lines. It's called a genie, but basically what it does is allows me to go up and down and side to side, making it really nice to get closer to the pivots. Nice thing is I got a control panel right here, so I can control it all. It's a one-man job. I don't have to have anyone on the ground. I can drive this thing as I'm controlling it and move around. So pretty nifty. All right, so we're gonna put this bad boy in high gear and let's go. So in high gear, we really are cruising. I think this thing goes about 2 miles per hour. So yeah, a little slow. That's all right, it's not too bad. Just cruising along here, almost about to where I need to be. And then we'll get started. Yeah, this thing's really slow. It's got one gear, slow. Nice and close to the pivot. That's the nice thing about this. You can get really close. It has a nice safe box here. That's great. We're all about safety. So don't want to fall because that's not good, because yeah, that'll be fun. Anyways, so this is what we're replacing right here with those, or well, a bunch of hoses here, and then there's goosenecks, we call them. There we are, down there. Pain in the butt about this part is it rusts right here, and so it's kind of a pain to get these off. So what you have to do is hit it with a hammer. And what we're trying to do is basically just shock it to vibrate it enough to get that rust loose. Once I get that rust loose, then I can take it off with a pretty big wrench and hope not to break it. We've broken a few. It's not fun because then it's a real pain to try to fix it. So hopefully this one keeps working and kind of down the line. We'll find out. Alright, came off pretty well, and as you can see in there, all it is a hole down into the main tube here. So water just comes up here into this gooseneck, into the hose right there, hose, and down to the ground. So pretty easy concept, except I've got about another 100 of these to do, so it's nice and slow, especially when I'm filming. That's alright. So we'll get this in there and keep going. Alright, so that is the finished product. New gooseneck, new hose, new nozzle down there. So that one's done. Only 135 to go, I think, give or take. Well, had a whoopsie. Not really a whoopsie, but one broke on me. So this is what happens. I don't know if you can really tell, but you can kind of see. Here's the welded on threaded part, and there's the gooseneck that's stuck inside. So sometimes they just break, and now we gotta come back and redo this one. It's a pain, but that's just the way it kind of goes when they break. So we'll be back for this guy. We have to kind of chisel this out, and it's a whole process. All right, there we go. I don't know if you can hear anything I'm saying at all, but it's a little windy. I think wind decided to kick up a little bit as I got higher. Good morning, everyone. Well, back here again today. Keep going with the pivots. So we get this thing started up here and go from there. And just as I said that, here's one that broke. So as you can see, it just, I don't know, I just can't break them loose. For whatever reason, there's certain ones just do not like to work. I don't know if that's how they were put in, but just snaps off. And see, there's a thread inside there. So we have to take that thread out. So another one that's broke. Always fun. Alright, well, I'm gonna get after it. Try to get as many as I can done. See if I can get done today. It might be tomorrow too. We're just trying to get this done, planting done, and get ready for corn. As water's coming here pretty quick, and then we'll be planting corn here and alfalfa here as well. So we gotta get this pivot going before we can plant the alfalfa. So hopefully I can get done here pretty fast. It's slow, but we'll get there. Well, I finished all the nozzles the other night. Only had a few that were a pain, but most of them all worked out pretty good. We're running the pivot right now. You can't really see because this is the really low volume side. Since it goes so slow, it doesn't put down very much per minute, I guess you'd say. But anyways, it's nice to get them all done. Everything's running good. So that's awesome to see. So one project down and irrigation is going, so it's been a busy day, but always nice to get one thing done. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.